right back. Let me see. Let me get that sound right, baby. Right back. Moving on over. Let's see. We back at the N.y.a show. I hope everybody week has went well. As we go into the weekend, I'm really hoping to see some of my friends this weekend. I hope that y'all enjoy y'all weekend. You know, if I'm putting this video out and the weekend already passed, then hope the weekend was well. You know what I'm saying? I hope that I do everything I'm telling y'all that I want to do this weekend. It's the N.y.a show. Let's keep it pushing. You know, so I do want to be sure that you guys always check out my latest work, which is If You're Not Josephine Wright story. Then we got this story right here about what's her name? Go back to Jessica Petway, the passing of her, as well as Niger cutting ties with the United States. Niger is in a country in Africa, and I just want to be sure that everybody checks out those stories so you can see what I talked about earlier this week as I close out things with a story out of South America about Ecuador's youngest mayor, Brigittegarcia, shot dead. This is by Vanessa Bushkaliter 2 days ago from the BBC News. Let's dive into what happened to this young lady here. Oh, before I do that, How Mother is Bouncing Life. The Pursuit of Dreams, interview with actress Breyonna and Thomas by Ajay, Tambe, as well as Literally It Is No Pressure, episode 154. Those links will be below. Ecuador's youngest mayor, Brigittegarcia, has been shot dead. The 27-year-old and her press officer were found dead in a car on Sunday in the town of San Vincent, where she had won the mayoral election last year. No arrests have been made so far. It is not clear what the motive may be. Mrs. Garcia is the latest politician to be killed in the Andean country, which last year was rocked by the assassination of presidential candidate Fernando Villavicencio. Ecuador is going through it. The bodies of Mrs. Garcia and the communication director, Jairoloor, were found in the earlier hours of Sunday. Police said the shots which killed them had been fired from the inside of the car they had rented. Mrs. Garcia, a nurse, had been elected mayor of San Vincent for the Opposition Citizens Revolution Party last year at the age of 26. So shout out to her, and may she rest in peace, because what she was able to do in her country was phenomenal. San Vincent, the town she governed, is located in the province of Manabi. Let's see if I can pull up Manabi while we're here rocking doing the show. Man, I hope that everybody's having a great weekend, because I'm sure you're hoping the same for mine. Here we go. There he is, Manabi. So we're talking about what it is in South America. The coastal region has been particularly badly hit by violence linked to drug gangs, which smuggle cocaine to lucrative markets in the U.S. and Europe. Same reason I'm here able to chill and do the things, because the United States got their hand in so many things. And here's one. Mrs. Garcia is not the first politician in the Namibia to be killed. In July, a gunman shot dead the mayor of the port city of Manta, Augustin Trigo, who had been recently reelected. Yo, it is too easy in certain places to just snipe people that have been elected. This is not cool. Who have been recently reelected. And in February 2023, like I earlier mentioned, mayoral candidate Omar Menendez was murdered just hours before polls opened in the city of Puerto Lopez. The violence has not been confined to Namibia. So you don't hear anything about these people as when it comes to America. Like, that's just like, we know, like, the world is so big, because these things are you telling me all of the, mayor, presidential candidates, all of these type of people in government are being assassinated and killed, and nobody's really in this. I've never heard anybody ever talk about it. In August, presidential candidate Fernando Villavicencio was gunned down as he was leaving a campaign rally in the capital, Quito. So you can't even go campaign without getting sniped down. Prosecutors investigating his murder said it had been planned from the inside jail by members of the Los Lobos criminal gang. So this is out of control. There is not playing. This is some real power. TV. This is TV stuff they made for TV, but this is real people lives across the world. The rise of such gangs led President Daniel Noboa in January to declare a 2-month-long state of emergency to combat armed groups. It was extended another month on March 7th. The government says the security forces have carried out more than 150,000 operations since the state of emergency was declared and detained more than 10,000 suspects. However, critics of the government says Mrs. Marcia's murder shows that more needs to be done to guarantee the safety of elected officials. And I'm with them. Luisa Gonzalez, who was defeated by Mr. Nova in the presidential election, wrote on X, formerly known as Twitter, that nobody is safe in Ecuador. And that is so true. Nobody is safe. Nobody is safe. It's the N.y.a show. Let me know what y'all thoughts are on this young mayor. Brigittegarcia found shot dead in the car with another advisor of hers. In Ecuador, it's been a lot of violence, gang violence. Presidential candidate being shot at and assassinated. You got mayors being shot at and assassinated. You don't hear a peep in other parts of the world about these things that are happening. So we just wish peace onto their nation and that hopefully that they can get in a better place. You telling me Brigittegarcia wasn't the change being 26 years old. She really was. But unfortunately, when it's not, there are other avenues that people are taking when it comes to justice and what they see fit for how our government should run. It don't matter what your age is. If you're in the way, you're in opposition and they'll get you out of here. But it's the N.y.a show. Let me know what y'all thoughts are on this story. Please share it out, tell your friend, and be sure to also look into it yourself about what's going on in Ecuador and how violence is just going crazy. Just like I talk about in Africa, and there's in Ukraine and Gaza, is going on in South America too, which is right below us. So it's the N.y.a show. Let me know what your thoughts are.